What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Be careful down in the comment section of the videos. A lot of spam, a lot of scammers. I will never ask you to contact me by WhatsApp or Telegram. I also do not invest money for my subscribers, so please be careful. Don't get yourself scammed. If you want up to 12 free stocks, Webull is going to give you up to 12 free stocks. When you open a new Webull brokerage account, put at least 1 penny in that brokerage account. They're going to give you up to 12 free stocks. There's a link down in the description box of the video. Go click on that Webull link. Open up your new brokerage account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. Well, guys, the January jobs report came out on Friday, February 3rd. And I got to tell you guys, the labor market is on fire. The U.S. economy added 517,000 new jobs in January. The expectation was it would add about 185,000 jobs. Leisure and hospitality added 128,000 of those 517,000 jobs, followed by professional and business services with 82,000 new jobs added. And the Federal Reserve responded on Tuesday. Fed Chair Jerome Powell wanted to reiterate that the labor market has to soften if we have an expectation to get inflation down to our 2% target inflation rate. Right now, we're at 6.5%. So we still have inflation that's red hot as well. When we go back and look at the January jobs report, we can also see where unemployment dipped to 3.4%, which is the lowest unemployment rate since May of 1969, guys. Our labor market is still red hot. So the Fed has no choice but to do what? Increase short-term interest rates. And the reason they're increasing short-term interest rates is to do what? To make it more difficult for consumers like you and I and businesses to borrow money cheaply. Because when short-term interest rates go up, consumer loans and business loans have higher interest rates attached to them. With higher interest rates, typically that slows down the economy. Why? Because consumers and businesses, again, can't borrow money cheaply. The question is, how much more? They've already stated in their February meeting that they were slated to increase short-term interest rates in 2023 by 75 basis points. Now, they increased in February by a quarter. So they got 50 basis points left for 2023, or will they continue increasing even more than the 75 basis points? Well, right now with this red hot labor market based on January's jobs report, they may do that. Because here's the deal, with the red hot labor market like it is, guys, inflation is not going to come down to the 2%. The more money we make, the more we spend in America. We know that. The only way to stop people from spending, number one, increase short-term interest rates so it's difficult to borrow money cheaply, and when people have a fear of losing their job. But when you have so many job openings out there, people are not worried about that because they know they can just go get a job when they need one. Think about these two things. The pandemic real estate boom, right? From 2020 to 2022, people increased equity in their homes by at least 50%. So a lot of these people did what? Either they sold their homes and cashed out and took all of that equity, or they refinanced their homes and took equity out when rates were super low. So that money also, guys, is being spent as well. You can see that when you look at leisure and hospitality adding all these jobs, because people are traveling, guys. People are taking vacations. People are enjoying themselves. Guys, we got 65 million baby boomers that are retiring right now. And a lot of those people are wealthy. Why? Because since 2008, they've had a really strong bull market in the stock market and the real estate market. So these people, these 65 million baby boomers, are wealthy. And these people got money to spend, right? And they're spending it. So you got a hot labor market. You got the pandemic real estate boom from 2020 to 2022, causing a lot of equity in people either selling their homes and capturing that capital gain, or they refinanced and pulled out cash at low interest rates. And then thirdly, you got the 65 million baby boomers who are wealthy and they're just spending their money and they're not worried about the looming recession. So those are the three things I think that are working against inflation right now. And the Fed knows that. So the Fed has to continue increasing these short-term interest rates in order to bring inflation down. And I think they're going to keep doing that. So this notion of, oh, the Fed might be even starting to cut rates, the short-term rate in 2023. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen, guys, especially if the jobs reports continue to show a red-hot labor market. January CPI report that'll be coming out February 14th. And that's going to tell us where we are with inflation. So that report is going to be really, really important for the Fed to see, is inflation truly still coming down, or has it reversed itself and is it starting to go back up? How do we prepare for this? Well, I think you got to do the same thing we've been doing all of 2022. We just got to continue buying assets, right? Because assets are still on sale. The stock market, primarily, right? We got to still dollar cost average in and buy our favorite ETFs and our favorite individual companies. We got to keep doing that and think about the long term. The short term right now, we're not going to make a bunch of money in the stock market. Not as traditional investors, we're not, right? But that's not what we're here for as traditional investors. What we really want to do is buy assets low and then hold those assets through this turmoil, right? We want to hold them through 2023, 2024. And then I think into 2025, when the next bull market starts, that's where we can start thinking about getting a return on our investment. But right now, let's just accumulate these assets while they're cheap and on sale, because the stock market is not going to go into another bull market, guys, until we get inflation under control and until the Fed stop increasing short-term interest rates. As long as the Fed increases short-term interest rates, the stock market might have a little bounce, but then it's going to sell off again as soon as something happens that they didn't price in to the market. And that's what we have to be careful with, right? We got to be careful with that, because the stock market right now is going to be volatile. It's going to continue to be volatile through 2023. So just get your game plan together, get your money together, continue dollar cost averaging in, buying these paper assets, and just think about 3, 5, 7 years, I'm gonna have to hold them in order to get the type of return that I believe we're gonna get on the other side of this bear market, on the other side of this high inflationary times. Because right now, there's a recession looming again with this red hot labor market, coupled with all of this pandemic real estate boom money and these 65 million baby boomers retiring with all of this cash. It's just going to be hard to stop people from spending. And the only way that happens is the Fed is going to have to double down on short-term interest rates and keep increasing them until pain is being felt. financial pain. When that happens, that's when you'll see people stop spending. But until that happens, they're going to keep spending just like they're doing right now. As investors, we just need to continue spending our money on buying assets, not on buying liabilities, but buying assets. If we do that and just stay with the plan, I'm telling you, 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, your net worth is going to be much better than your net worth is right now. Drop me some comments and let me know what you think about the January jobs report. 517,000 new jobs added to the economy. If you want those 12 free stocks from Webull, click on that link down in the description box. Open up that new Webull account. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'm going to catch you on the next video. Peace. Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, we talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom, whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's an email address in the description box of the video. Send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.